For help. Welcome to jayspresents, where we present the best in esports from your favorite players. I am joined by CoreJJ, one of my favorite people to talk to in the LCS.
Hello.
Core, it's always nice to chat with you. How are you feeling after that game?
I think we had a many discussion during the game, but I'm glad that we managed to win. Even though there is some sloppy moment, I think we were clearly just better than the enemy team. At least for today. So yeah, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm. So Team Liquid went through a little bit of a change. Obviously, bringing back Impact, your former teammate, and also bringing in Umti. And I can't remember. I think you faced him a couple times in LCK when you were there. So how does it feel bringing in these two new players, replacing Summon and Pioshek?
Well, I think the new guys, they can speak English really well, so they get along really fast to the team. And yeah, right now we are just beginning as a team, so I'm having fun learning everything together.
Mm-hmm. I also do want to ask a little bit more about Impact. Like I mentioned, you guys played together. You guys won. It was part of the era where you guys won so many different titles on Team Liquid. Reuniting with a former teammate, how does it feel like? Is there always a change in synergy, or does it pick back up from where you once were a couple years ago?
Yeah, I know him personally, and I know how he play and then how he talks. So when it's just very comfortable, and then he gives a lot of valuable feedback to every team. So I think he's helping a lot.
Mm-hmm. So one of the reasons I wanted to start, I think you're actually the first support I'm talking to all weekend, which is crazy, but I really wanted to focus with you on the support item changes. It's for people who play support, it's kind of confusing, kind of trying to learn it, and then obviously double support items are a thing. So first I want to get your thoughts on the overall support change.
It's not great for us, and great for all means for supporters.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Supporters are very happy right now. I think, just more powerful, just more powerful than before.
What's your favorite of the 5 items? I think it's I'm not even gonna go. I just know Blood Song is the most broken right now.
I like every support item. I like the crown one, when you get a shield something, and then I like the ski thing. I don't know.
That was. I think that one's
good.
the coolest design looking because it's just a giant sled.
Yeah, sled.
Yeah,
I like that.
On the other hand, we do have the double support items, which I know you played around when you had the double support item in the top lane and then it got nerfed to oblivion. What makes it so that double support items are relatively broken in the current meta?
Because you don't get penalties so easy, and then the support item value is pretty high, and then it's really cheap, so that you can buy it in early game, which that makes the game more complicated for everyone.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it's healthy to have multiple support items, or do you think it's just, all right, they're playing it, can you please let other champions not use it so support can be better?
I'm not fan of the double support item, and then it's not even fun for the fans, I believe, and then you cannot even compare the CS gap sometimes. You have a hard time. Oh, who's doing well?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this guy has a really good CS different, but this guy played versus support item.
Right.
Something.
Yeah, and I know we saw it in the last game we were just... it was your game. We saw Wild Turtle take it on Lucian, which is a little unconventional. I also wanted to deviate a little bit and ask about the support meta itself. We're kind of seeing a little bit of a mix. No more Yuumi, thankfully. But we are seeing Senna. We're seeing Ashe. You played Ashe yesterday. And we're seeing champions like Nautilus being played and a lot of different types. Is it healthy to have a balance between range champions and engaged champions? Or do you think one style should be the preference over the other?
I think you can just play anything. what you are good at.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we've been seeing from every world. Teams are playing what they are good at, and then they've been doing like successful. So I think it's all fine.
Mm-hmm. Every year I ask this question of you because I know things change. Obviously, it's the state of the game. What is your preference, without giving any big secrets away, especially regarding the newer items and everything?
It's not try to hide. I actually like every champion, and depends on team comp.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I want to ask a little bit about 2024. It's very difficult for me to ask these kinds of questions because you've done everything. You've won worlds. You've won titles. You've won domestic splits and the like. But I know you are always looking to improve. So what are some of your goals for 2024?
The goal is like never stop improving. I hope our team will keep improving as a team, so that at the end we are better than the yesterday every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm hoping.
And for you as a player, I was talking to a couple, I think it was Whippo I was talking to yesterday about it. Everyone's asking like, oh, when players are starting to get older, is it their time? Is it time to retire? I know, talking to you, you have no plans on retiring. Mm-hmm. How is it important for you to be able to keep improving yourself to make sure that you have such a long career like the one you've had?
Well, I'm enjoying this life. I think that's why I don't get burned out, and I'm enjoying being in a competition, and I don't know, maybe enjoying is the key.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So for you, one of the things I did want to ask, having been to Worlds so many different times, is it still a goal to keep striving for Worlds, keep striving to earn a second ring?
Yeah, I wanna go well. I wanna do well in the world, and I wanna prove myself every time possible.
Mm-hmm. Okay, two more questions for you. Number one of the things we were talking about a little bit before we started the interview, which I didn't realize, that your wife is actually here in the audience today. Mm-hmm. How has marriage been? Because I know a lot of players in North America are a little younger. They're not married, but I know they have girlfriends. Whereas you see in LCK, LPL, players are married with children and playing. For you, how do you make the work-life balance possible, and how has your wife been supporting you throughout your very long career?
I think I can also do this one because my wife is very supportive. Mm-hmm. And if I'm not like playing, she's whipping me, practice something, and because she understands my routine and life pattern, yeah, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely goals to have someone who's supporting you in your esports career. It's always amazing to see that. And lastly, I just want to know, is there anything you'd like to say to the fans of Team Liquid?
Well, first week, we didn't do very fast compared to what we have, but we make sure we will show more than what we did. Thank you.
All right, with that, that's all the questions I have. Core, you know I always enjoy talking to you. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing how you do in the rest of the split. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For help.